Hi, I'm Malcolm and I've got 5 most common questions regarding the Kranzle service. The first one is what oil is recommended? And I should have had a tub of oil here, shouldn't I really? Go and get us a grab an oil.
English?
Go and get us a...
Come get us a gram of oil.
tub of Kranzle oil off the toolbox. Quick, run.
I've got to open the door.
Ali.
Come get us a gram of oil. We close the door. No lockers in.
Yay.
Oh, I nearly missed it.
Oh, jeez. When she stops laughing, I'll start again. So, number 1, the most common question is what oil can I use in my Kranzle pump? I am obviously going to be recommended the Kranzle gear oil. This is available from us, or any Kranzle dealer will be able to get you this. I know that some people worldwide can't get hold of this very easily. You know, the Kranzle dealer might not even be in the same country, but you need to change the oil. If that is the case, I would go down the route of a 15W40 good engine oil. But remember, the cheaper the oil that you use, the more regular you're gonna need to change that oil. This is good for 50-hour service, and then every 250 hour on the smaller machines. That's what we recommend. This is good stuff. Like I say, worst case scenario, if you can't get hold of it, 15W40, but always keep an eye on it, on the oil. Number 2, how much oil does it use? That ranges from which machine that you've got. The 1050 range, the domestic range, is only 1 litre. No, it's not 1 litre. Not 1 litre at all. So it's 0.1 litre, so it's 100 mil of oil in the 1050 range. When you go up to the scale of the 10122, 7122, 1152, which is all the same pump, it's 250 mil, and it'll go up from there. It will say in the book. If you get stuck, I will leave all this information in the description below. So have a read of that, and don't forget to give us a like and comment if you want to know anything else, or if you want me to go on to a different video explaining just one part of this video. So number 3, do you do a service kit? They do a service kit, depending on whether you've got the 40 mil, the 18 mil, the 20 mil, so on, seals. You can buy a kit that will come with all the O-rings and bits and pieces. Personally, I don't tend to sell them unless somebody specifically asks me for it, because a service kit, it really depends on what you see when you strip it down. If you've got a leaking water, then you're going to need like the water seal kit. If you've got leaking oil, you're going to need the oil seal kit. Or if it's leaking oil from the motor, you're going to need to seal the motor shaft. But you would only find that out once you strip it down and you start looking into it. So if you need the O-rings for the valves, for argument's sake, you don't necessarily need to change the whole valve kit. You just need the O-rings for it. So a service kit, not really. I would just get the parts that it's going to need. Don't just replace things for replacing's sake, because you're really just wasting your money, because the valves are one of the most reliable valves that I know. The unloader's the same. You can buy the O-rings and the O-ring kits. So if that's something of handy you need to do, something of handy.
What's the one?
I don't know.
Laugh if you'd have just left it as 1 litre and someone's tried to pour it
I know,
into
yeah.
it and it's just overflowing, going, Malcolm, that's not right. It's not taking all the oil.
Call yourself king of Kranzle. Number 4. We're on 4?
Yeah, you're on 4.
Number 4. people say, can I service the machine myself? You can if you're technically minded or you have all the right tooling. It is pretty straightforward. I've done plenty of videos on how to do things and strip things down, and so there's no real reason why you couldn't do it. A lot of people think that a service is literally just changing the oil, making sure it doesn't leak, and then handing it back to the customer. It's not what we do. Every nut, bolt, screw comes off the machine. Everything is cleaned. Everything is re-greased. Everything is put back as it would be, like you would just be buying it from the factory. So it's not just an oil change. Anybody can do an oil change. Undo the sump nut and then put the sump nut back in before you fill it, obviously, and then fill it up with oil to the correct levels. You don't want to be going above the levels. You don't want to be going under the levels when you're doing the oil change. I've done a video on that if you get stuck. So oil changes, dead easy, anybody can do. The service work is a little bit more in depth if you want it servicing properly. If you're just thinking of changing the seals or just changing the valves, it's straightforward really, as long as you don't damage the seals putting them in, because we have special tools. So answer is yeah, if you feel confident enough. And I'm always here to help. If you get stuck, give us a message in the comments below. The next one is when does it need servicing? When does a machine need servicing? Well, the most common one is the 7122, the 10122. And in the books, which I don't have here, grab us a book.
Where are they?
God, I do this all the time, don't I?
Otherwise, find a book.
Under the computer in the desk, on the computer in the shop, open the drawer, there's a book there.
With 7122.
Yeah.
Manual.
Yeah, leg it though. Leg it, because I'm running out of... Apologize, I'm not really prepared for all this stuff, but she won't be that long. Hopefully. Oh.
Manual.
Voila. Did you lose my page? I bet you did. Oh no, there you go. So when does it need servicing?
You had 5 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be very, very quick. Thanks a lot for that, because you knackered me up. SD card was full, so I'll start again. Service work, when is it due? It is due the first 50 hours of running it. You change the oil. That'll get rid of any little bits and pieces in the oil, and then you change it, and you've got 250 hour intervals from there, or every year, just like a car. If you've got 10,000 mile or every year, even if you do 2,000 mile, they will still expect you to have that car serviced every year. Keep an eye on the oil, usually either the dipstick or the oil sight glass, and you're trying to anticipate the oil changing colour, either going lighter where it's got a little bit of moisture in, or going darker where it's getting a little bit of metal filings in. So keep an eye on the oil, keep a gauge of what it looks like, and try and anticipate changing that oil before it changes colour, and the machine will last you forever. If the video helped you at all, leave a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazzy stuff. If you want to buy me a drink, there is a link in the description, and I will see you in the next one.